all the judgments that have been going on in the country, I think first and foremost we must continue to thank the Almighty God for giving us the good health, the opportunity to see the kind of democracy we are seeing. We must thank Mr. President, and that's what brought us here to the villa. We thank him for the kind of role he continues to play in all of this by ensuring that fairness is done without due interference, allowing the justice system to work the way it's supposed to. So you must express great appreciation to him, for doing all that to the good people of Nigeria. As far as we are concerned in Nasarawa State, we have won actually at the Court of Appeal unanimously. We also won today with the 5 justices being led by a panel of the highly respected Justice Kudirat Kekere Okun, JSC. So we have to thank Almighty Allah that we also had all the 5 justices, in support of us. And that's why we came. So we came actually to show that. So all the issues as far as elections are concerned are over today. We call on our opponents without any grudges whatsoever to come and join with us so we can build our state. Nasarawa State is next to Abuja. Nasarawa State is today in the North Central, the only state that has commercial quantity discovery of oil. It is the only state so far that is building, minerals processing plants. Lithium, when you talk about, we already have one of the lithium factories almost concluded. And as you know, it is also a state that we are very lucky that we have agriculture that is flourishing. In fact, on my right hand is the biggest farmer, local farmer that we have in the state. And he's rushing to go back for his harvest because he has started harvesting. So that's the reason why we're here.
What would you say about the ongoing crisis? We're just hearing news breakings from your state now that there's a protest.
And what's your message
What's
to
your
the people
message?
of Nasarawa State?
Well, it's a state where we had over 600,000 votes, and we won with 340-something thousand votes. So you will know that over 200,000 people did not vote for us. So if out of these 200,000 people that did not vote for us, another set of 50 people are protesting somewhere, or 100 people, call it even 1,000 people, that are protesting somewhere, then you will know, because it's a day that not everybody will be happy. In every state where the Supreme Court actually passed judgment, in every one of these states you will find some people happy and some other people not happy. But I think people who understand what democracy is all about will understand that the Supreme Court is the ultimate and is the final. So, and those who appreciate and respect democracy should actually leave it right there and come on, because protest or no protest will not change anything. The Supreme Court has already passed its judgment. So in our own case, when we lost at the tribunal, we told everybody, nobody should protest. And that's why nobody protested. But that is the level of maturity that you will see from one political party or the other. We are a very mature political party. We are the ruling party in the country. We are the ruling party in the state. And we are showing a good example. So that's why we will not protest. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you, gentlemen of the press. I came to see the President purposely to say a very big thank you to Mr. President for keeping democracy alive in Nigeria. As you all know, I went through a very protracted legal battle. And I have said it openly, and I'll repeat it, that the Nigerian president is a powerful president. And if he does not exercise restraint in the exercise of his powers, he can intrude into the judicial arena, and the judiciary will not be allowed to perform its functions. In my own case and in several others, I'm sure we can attest to the fact that Mr. President allowed the judiciary to perform its functions as it should, thereby guaranteeing its independence. I therefore must come to thank him for exercising that restraint, because those who wanted to pervert justice also brought tremendous pressure on him to see how he could interfere. But I must put it that Mr. President choosing not to interfere is a credit to his statesmanship, is a credit to his credentials as a sound Democrat. And this is the only way we can ensure that our institutions mature to the point where they can guarantee not only the survival of democracy, but also ensure that institutions should be able to survive, develop, and outlive individuals. And this is why I came principally this morning to say thank you to Mr. President. And of course, you know, Mr. President will not meet me and not ask about the security situation on the Plateau. And I also gave him an update. Things are relatively calm at the moment. The security agencies are on the pursuit of the perpetrators of these dastardly acts that we experienced during the Christmas period. And we are doing our best, together with the federal government and international donor partners, to be able to mitigate the pain of those families who love their loved ones and also those who are internally displaced. And so we're doing our best, and we're also ensuring that we step up our security surveillance to prevent further occurrence of this kind of needless bloodshed. So thank you. Yes, I think this is an ongoing discussion, and I can't tell you anything now because we are looking at all the possible solutions, both legally, politically, and otherwise, to ensure that my interest is to have a peaceful state that I can focus on development and governance. And therefore, we want to ensure that we reduce all areas of friction as much as we can. I want to particularly thank Nigerians for the interest they have shown in the Plateau situation. We do not take it for granted. And I believe that out of the Plateau situation, our jurisprudence will be enriched and that justice will find sure footings in Nigeria of the future. That's the much I can say. Thank you. Thank you.